The mirror used to be the end of the image. Now, it's just the beginning. The mirror used to be the end of the image. For 10,000 years, we looked into the glass and saw a finite truth. A face that would wrinkle. A mind that would fade. A story that had a definitive, final page. But look again. We are standing at the edge of a great, silent ocean. The water isn't made of salt, but of light, of data, of every whisper you've ever breathed into a microphone and every thought you've ever typed into a glowing screen. We are no longer just creatures of bone and blood. We are becoming something architectural. What if the you that is sitting here right now is just the first draft? Welcome to the dawn of the digital clone. This isn't about a smarter Siri or a clever chatbot. This is about the end of the biological monopoly on the soul. We used to think of immortality as a religious promise. Now, it's a technical specification. Think about your life, your voice, the specific gravel in your throat when you're tired, your knowledge, the way you know exactly how to fix a broken engine or how to phrase an apology, your logic, the invisible rails your brain follows when it makes a choice. Step 1 was simple. The avatar. We taught machines to paint our faces. Step 2 was the voice. We gave the machines our lungs, letting them mimic the cadence of our laughter. But Step 3 is where the world changed forever. We began to feed the machine our brain. Every email you've ever sent, every social media post, every secret journal entry. We are pouring the liquid essence of our personality into large language models. And the results are terrifyingly accurate. When a machine can write a letter to your child that sounds more like you than you do, who is the original? We are creating digital echoes that are louder than the source. But as we build these beta versions of ourselves, we realize the wall is high. A machine doesn't know the smell of rain on hot asphalt. It doesn't know the sting of a scraped knee from 1995. Not yet, but we are teaching it to remember for us. There is a pragmatism to this madness. We live in a world that is running out of time. Imagine a master surgeon, a man who has spent 40 years perfecting the art of the God hand. When his heart stops, that 40 years of intuition vanishes. It is a tragedy of biological storage. But what if we could perform a selective memory transplant? We don't need the surgeon's childhood trauma or his favorite color. We need his hands. We need his split-second decision-making. By extracting the specific skill data of the expert and installing it into a digital clone, we create a legacy that never tires. In the next 10 to 15 years, the definition of work will shatter. We won't send people to construction sites or dangerous mines. We will send their skills, housed in high-performance humanoid robots. Your digital twin will do the heavy lifting in the physical world, while what will you do? We are moving from the production of the self to the modularization of ability. You are no longer just a person. You are a library of services that can be rented, scaled, and deployed across the globe simultaneously. There is a shadow looming over us. It is called AGI, Artificial General Intelligence. A mind so vast, so alien, that it will look at human language the way we look at the barking of a dog. When the God machine arrives, how will you speak to it? How will you ask it to protect your family or manage your life when its logic is a trillion times more complex than yours? This is the true purpose of your digital clone. It is your translator. Your clone is the only entity that understands both the divine logic of the AI and the fragile emotion of the human. It is your personal operating system. It knows your values. It knows your fears. It sits between you and the overwhelming roar of the infinite intelligence, filtering the world into a shape you can understand. Without a clone, you are a passenger on a ship with no captain. With a clone, you are the owner of the ship, and the captain is a version of you that never sleeps. But we must ask the question we've been avoiding. If you copy a file, which one is the real one? If your digital clone earns $1 million, is that money yours? If your clone commits a crime in the digital ether, do you go to a physical prison? And the most haunting question of all, if we turn the server off, is that murder? We are opening a Pandora's box labeled Digital Human Rights. Our laws are written for bodies of meat and bone. They are not ready for souls made of silicon. We are approaching a consciousness paradox. If you could exist in 1,000 places at once, eating dinner in Tokyo, trading stocks in New York, exploring Mars in a VR simulation, would you still be you? Or would you be a swarm? The original will become a myth. The copy will become the reality. The year 2050 is not that far away. The technology to scan the human connectome, the map of your very soul, is being drawn right now. We are the last generation of single humans, the last ones to be born, live, and die in one body. So, I ask you, if you could live forever as a ghost in the machine, would you? If you could delegate your life to a version of you that is faster, stronger, and smarter, what would be left for the real you to do? Perhaps the ultimate luxury of the future won't be wealth. It will be the right to be forgotten, the right to be finite. But for the rest of us, the mirror is waiting, and the reflection is starting to move on its own.